My name is Gregg. I'm the editor and publisher for the Raleigh Downtowner and for the soon-to-be Durham Downtowner magazine. And I apologize for writing everything down. I wrote about 5 minutes before I got out here, so the next person after me can thank me for my poor job. We're also in the process of starting a nonprofit PR agency in downtown called Hurricane PR that will assist other charities and nonprofits with their marketing efforts at no charge. Originally, I was scheduled to be one of the first speakers. As a quick side note, my son Colton is with me tonight and putting up with coming out here, and so unfortunately we need to leave early, so they pushed me in the front. One day I was talking with a longtime business owner in downtown, and he was telling me some really interesting stories about the building he was in. The upstairs from his building used to be a bordello of sorts, and many members of the local legislative members used to meet upstairs in the bordello, and often there was enough people in the bordello they would pass laws while they were there. So I thought this was a very interesting fact about downtown, and I wondered if anybody else in Raleigh had ever heard these stories before. So at that moment, the spark for a cool joint project between the Raleigh Downtowner and Hurricane PR kind of came to mind. Originally, we planned on videotaping interviews with some of downtown's old timers who could tell us some of these great, interesting stories about Raleigh's colorful past, what businesses were around, interesting sights they'd seen, and stories they'd heard or witnessed growing up. Anything to help tell the story of how Raleigh's community evolved and came to be what it is today. So we plan on videotaping these and putting up on YouTube and on our website and places other people could see those. And in the process of this, we called the Raleigh City Museum to ask if we could have access to photos to interject into the videos to kind of show some of the locations, what it looked like during that time period. And we found that they're very short-staffed and they have thousands of photos in their archives that need to be scanned in and organized. So as part of our project, we decided to try to round up some volunteers to help organize all the photos for them, adding keywords and addresses and notes to each photo for easy reference for future. We wanted to ask Raleigh residents to if we could borrow any old photos and videos that they had to add to the archives of the museum, thereby helping to preserve Raleigh's history. And this by itself would be a huge undertaking. Then we started thinking, hey, what about all the people who are part of Raleigh now? Not just the people who've been here for the last 50 years, but the people who are helping create Raleigh's history in the present tense. Our mayor, hockey players, chefs, families, kids, bartenders, business owners, volunteers, and people we just stop on the street and ask them questions. Everybody plays an important role in creating our history and our future. Why not interview them and ask them why they love Raleigh, where they're from, where they like to eat, where they like to go, their favorite drink, and their hobbies. We wanted to create slices of Raleigh's history in video and photograph of its past and its present. The archives will be available to anyone to watch and use, learn and laugh, listen and understand. All of Raleigh's history is not perfect, nor is it all positive or good, but it's ours, and we want to share it with everyone because we love our city, past and present and future. I realize at these PechaKucha events that it's not really a call to action, but since I have a little bit of time left, we are looking for volunteers to help us with this project, both from videographers, people to help us organize photos at the City Museum, and also writers, marketing people with our Hurricane PR to help with local nonprofits, and anything else to do with helping the people in our community who make it just that, our community in Raleigh and downtown. And we love our city and we want to do what we can to help out. Thanks very much.